When I heard that our local high school, my alma mater, canceled their homecoming dance because not enough kids wanted to go, that hit me hard. Not just as a teacher or a mom, but as someone who remembers what those dances meant. The headline said it all. Due to low interest, the dance has been canceled. Low interest in homecoming. If you grew up in my generation, that was unthinkable. Homecoming and prom were the events of high school. The chance to shine, to dress up, to step out of your ordinary teenage life for one magical night and feel a part of something bigger. Prom night forced us to show up. You had to get a date. Sometimes you asked, sometimes you got asked, but either way, it took courage. You planned, saved, got dressed, took pictures in someone's front yard while your parents cried and the neighbors waved. It was awkward and nerve-wracking and expensive and exciting, all rolled into one. And that was the point. These events were life lessons disguised as dances. They taught us how to plan, prepare, show up, and deal with nerves. They taught us that effort matters and that sometimes the best memories come from the things that make you uncomfortable. But now, even at my old high school, kids are saying, no one's going to be there. It's not going to be fun. My friends didn't get tickets. And that right there says so much. This generation isn't lacking fun. They're surrounded by entertainment 24/7. What they're missing is anticipation, commitment, that shared in-person excitement that builds over weeks leading up to a night you can't replicate. Back then, you had one big night to prepare for, one chance to look your best and be your best. Today, you can curate your highlight reel any day, anytime, from your bedroom. You don't need a dance to get dressed up. You got filters, ring lights, and highlight reels. When we were teenagers, you had to wait a week for your photos to get developed. Now, if a selfie doesn't look perfect in 3 seconds, it's deleted. Why spend a month getting ready for one night when you can post 10 perfect moments a day? But back then, that waiting, the planning, the excitement, it meant something. We circled the date on the calendar and counted down the days. Now, everything's instant. And when everything's instant, it's harder to appreciate what takes time. It's not just social media. There's a mix of reasons. Cost, there's tickets, clothes, transportation, all of it adds up. Organization, schools, and volunteers are stretched thin. And then there's social anxiety. After COVID, many teens feel more comfortable behind screens than in crowded rooms. A psychologist in that same news report said kids are over-programmed. They feel more comfortable in small, informal groups. I get that. But here's the thing. Those dances were practiced for life, for weddings, for interviews, for reunions. Moments when you have to show up even if you feel awkward. That's what we're losing. So what's taking the place of it? Group hangs? Sure. Minecraft meetups? Maybe. Snap streaks? Definitely. But none of those create the same kind of shared real-world memory. A prom isn't just about romance. It's about ritual. It said, we're growing up. We can handle this. And if we let that go, what fills the gap? Social media has given kids unlimited ways to present themselves, but it's taken away the need to actually be themselves in person. When you can filter your face, your outfit, your lighting, and your background, you never have to feel the flutter of insecurity or the thrill of being seen for real. Homecoming was raw. You can't edit it. You had to live it. I remember the butterflies, the awkward slow dances, the glitter hairspray, the laughter on the car ride home. It wasn't perfect, but it was ours. And I think today's teens are craving that, even if they don't realize it. Something real, something unscripted, something you can't scroll away. So maybe this isn't the death of dances yet, but maybe it's the beginning of that slow fade. And maybe that's our wake-up call, a reminder that connection isn't built in comments, it's built in moments, that courage is in action. And someday, years from now, no one will remember the TikTok you posted at 16, but they will remember the night they got up, showed up, and danced away. So to every parent, every teacher, every teen who still believes in showing up, let's not let this tradition die quietly. Let's reinvent it. Social connection is a life skill, and you can't download that. I'd love to know what you think. Did school dances matter to you? Do you think kids today are missing something or just finding connection in new ways? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And share this with someone who still remembers the smell of hairspray and the sound of that last slow dance. Let's start a real conversation before we scroll past another tradition that once brought us together.